Friends, are we live? Am I here this time? Last week, I didn't start the stream at the right time. This week, didn't start the stream at the right time. I think I see that I'm in here. I love you all. What's going on? Gav Master, Alex, Goats, Brian, CJ's, Healed Hearts. I love you guys. Noel West, what's up? Hello. Hello. I hope you're staying warm. I hope everybody's staying warm. Today's been like, are you guys feeling? I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe the energy right now today that I feel in my heart, just all around me. It's crazy. It's snowing like crazy outside. Am I too loud? I hope I'm not, because I had to put a cloud lifter on my little circuit board over there. Welcome, and thank you. Thanks for checking out my last video on the Stihl. Having a little fun there. I got to do videos, friends, that are like in my heart. You know what I mean? They're just in my heart to do. Tasman, Tin Man. Tasman's here. Tin Man's here. I love you guys. Tin Man, you're a wild man. You're a wild man, Tin Man. Tin Man, what's this hashtag you're starting? What's this hashtag you're starting? Life in the 906. G Carter made it. G Carter. Man, I just watched your video again the other day, brother. I owe you a response. This thing here that we have going is so wild to me. Whether I have 2,000 subscribers, 1,020, it doesn't even matter. This is like, my heart's beating right now, because I feel like there's so many of you right now that have found some inspiration. You found it in your hearts to make videos and do things and lift your heads up and just have fun. And I'm learning this. I'm learning this as I go, and I'm on the fly, because I never really set out to make a YouTube or do crazy things, or I don't even know where this this road is going. I just believe in the man upstairs has this all taken care of or figured out in some way, shape, or form. And the people that I have around me, they say set yourself around the people that want to push you forward. And I like to be that person for so many of you. And for you to allow me to help you guys and to do what I can, just it blows my mind. It boggles my mind. Today's just been an inspiring day watching Buckin's live feed, which I think was one of the most powerful live feeds today, just for a lot of people. I felt a lot of inspiration coming out of that. The conversations I've had in the last 24 hours, it's been a wild 24 hours. I can't even, I got so many screens going right now. I don't even know if I can look at a screen and all the lights in here. There's so many lights, but we got to do what we can. I hope I'm not missing too many. Too short bar. Brian Wigert, sounds good. I hope I didn't miss. I hope I'm not missing too many. We are live. Good. CJ's info. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Man, phone. Keep that energy rolling. Kim, I can't describe it. J. Chris Beck. J. Chris, are you changing your name this week or what, brother? Are you changing it? Because maybe we'll, you know what I mean? Oh, dear. Good country living. Oh, get there, Pat F. I love the last video. What up? Peace, love, chicken grease. Jeremy Arnold. Appreciate you, man. Daniel Luther. What's up, brother? Andrew Scott. Short bar. I love it. Howdy from the Stillborn Army. Stillborn, thanks. Did Stillborn say to come up? Thank you so much, Stillborn. If I was on the phone and I saw you were live, and Buckin everything was going on at once. It's been wild. I don't even know where to start. Many blessings to you. Love you, brother. You're doing an amazing job spreading kindness and having fun. It's what G Carter. It's what it's all about. Is just it's very hard to pop a camera on, and I'm not gonna lie. It's very hard to pop a camera on and do these things, but people are doing it, like myself included. I'm just navigating this path of whatever inspires me, and I have a lot of videos in my heart that are just fun videos, like just ideas that I have and that I want to put out there and share. And I'm learning the more I do that, the better off I am. But it's kind of like my inspiration is not like it's hard. I don't know how to describe it. We all have to pick ourselves up sometimes. And the hardest person to pick up is yourself. It's hard to get yourself motivated. It's hard to do things sometimes. And I truly understand that. There's days where I'm just down and out or whatever. And it could be a text, it could be a comment, it could be like, share, whatever it is. Somebody makes a funny comment, I get a smile, I get a chuckle. And in the world right now, it's crazy. So I feel like all these things you can see when people put their heart into videos, not see it. You actually can't see it. You can feel it. You can feel it. And I got to breathe for a second. I got to breathe. P1 Burns, Nick, you're the man, buddy. Buckins live stream tonight was fire. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Burns. I appreciate you, brother. Christine, long time no see, Christine. Christine, I'm going to have to, if I ever do t-shirts someday, Christine, you're my girl. You're definitely going to take care of me. We have to multiply Christine so we could send them out. Maybe we'll stock a couple shirts. CJ's info is here. Thank you. Oh man, good country living. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you guys thank Stephen Letts is here. Stephen, my brother. Thank you, man. And dude, I feel in my heart for you, dude. You're gonna do some things, man. Just with the just showing just having fun and just being you and making that saw for me, dude. Stephen Letts is building a Mac 1010 for me that I think we're gonna have a great time with. John Hudson, I mean, they're sending me a double bit axe. It could be here any day. I want to do a video. Like, I'm so thankful. I'm going to say it again. I'm so thankful for. I don't expect any of this. I don't expect any of this stuff. It just doesn't. There's good people out there that are paying it forward in their own ways too, and I'm going to continue to do that here. I feel like that's what this is all about. We are connecting as friends on so many different levels. I don't care what media platform you want to call it. I wondered the other day is if there was no media platform, how many of us would still be connected in some way or find a way to be connected over radio waves, over what would we do? A string in some cups, whatever it would take. I feel that many of us would be connected in some way, shape, or form. Barndo's Power Saws, what's up? BS Small Engines, what's up, man? Stop by and say hi, hit the like button. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely, if you can. Yank, dude, was Yank here? Did I miss Yank? Yank, howdy. Yank, great seeing you, brother. I hope you got you're on your path, brother, to getting your web presence and all that stuff going and the things you're trying to accomplish. I know it's been hectic, and I'll be there for you, brother. Whatever you need, man. Motivates the heck out of me. God bless. Silver Badger, thank you so much. I don't even know. I got to figure out where to comments. GCL, getting their Pat F, popping sweet potatoes in the fire. Yum. Hi, everybody. Hi, Abby. Phenom, spread kindness, the world will come back to you. And I don't even expect it to come back. It's just, if I can put a smile, when people see that video, the most inspirational thing, you guys, when you start a channel, you'll realize this because you're going to get motivated from a comment or a subscriber or somebody that just follows along with you or wants to push you and see you do well. It's a whole different dynamic where it does shrink the world and we connect on so many levels, but it's the filming, it's the videos. You get to see the creativity that others have, and it inspires you to create and go along with it. And it's just, I mean, it's not like we're telling some big secret here. It's just the interwebs. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And for many of you that started your first videos, got your first videos up this year, I really feel like it's just something that when we're making it happen. So little by little, one person at a time, one friend at a time, we're getting this out there. CP the tool, keep the fire lit, dude. I'm thank you, CP. CP, a great friend of mine. I had to call him today. The craziest thing. So apparently I went viral on TikTok today. And I have a video right now that has 900,000 views in 24 hours. So that hit me. I realized something was going on because my phone was going nuts. And I woke up and I looked at it. I'm like, am I seeing this number wrong? So I think it's going to hit 900,000 and we'll probably hit 1 million on it. I'm thanking people. I don't even know where this is coming from. But YouTube, Dirt Road Landing, all for one for all. Dirt Road, thank you so much, brother. Thank you. What I've done with the Stihl 500i was just a fun video, and I'm going to make more fun videos because I have these ideas that I have to play out, and that's why sometimes I wait when I make a video because I just have to create it the way I want to create it. And that 500, it's more than me. I put that a little message in my, if you guys haven't seen that video, watch the video, and I pinned a comment. There were some funny comments I wanted to pin too, but I pinned a comment. Know that all of anything that I'm capable of doing and whatever, it's not just me, it's all of you guys that have helped me throughout this whole year. 1 year on YouTube. I looked at last November, I had 500 subscribers on YouTube, 500. And that started from like 200 or 300 of just basic. And then it went to 500, and I worked on it. And I was like, yeah, maybe I could do this. By January, I had, I think February 6th, I had 1,000, and I hit my 1,000 subscriber live stream February 6th of last year, which is like crazy to me. And it continued to grow, just pushing and having some fun with it. And I didn't have the support that I even have now, and the friends that I have now. This is wild. This is wild to me. I feel so thankful for that. I'm probably repeating myself, but it's very, very hard to describe. But I want people to pick up a camera. The Manleys, the Manleys text me this week. Maybe I'll make a video or something. Grab your camera and make a small video. Put something out there. Say hi. Just say hi to the world. You say hi to your friends in the Bucking Army. Say hi to people. Ask questions. Whatever you got to do. If you need camera advice or YouTube, I'm not going to say most people who get YouTube advice are taking it from YouTube people that have made it. I haven't really made it anywhere yet. It doesn't. I'm in the same grind, in the same battle. But that first step is the hardest. To just turn the camera on, talk to it, have a little fun. Smile, be yourself. The most important thing I guess I'm learning is like all the videos you do for YouTube, you watch a lot of other people's videos, and then you want to make videos like them. And I think that every person has their Kim Wilson, Healed Hearts. They spent all year filming and then make their first video. And I think it triggered that inspiration. I know I'm missing so much in the chat, but God, Jay Chris, I hope. I love the Ford. Oh, I have so many videos. I can't. Dirt Road again, thank you. A CP. So the first person I called today is I'm like, CP, I think I just went viral on TikTok. What do you mean you went viral? I'm like, I had 500,000 views on a video in 12 hours. And then boom, I think it's at like 800,000 or something. It's just truly amazing. When you put a video out there, it's forever to help somebody out. It is. It's all fun. I mean, it helps. You can help people in so many ways. People come for education. They come for entertainment. They come to just disconnect sometimes. Just disconnect. Even though you're still connected, you're just disconnecting and enjoying something else and finding things that you're passionate about and watching people that you're passionate about watching. That is such a cool thing, because you can filter by yourself who and where you distribute your energy and your focus to, and what you're doing and where you're spending time. When I'm so thankful that people give me, I said this today like a million times in chats, and I don't take it lightly, as far as like, I'm thankful for people that choose to spend their time with me. Every view, I know it's time, because when I watch videos, it's time. I could be doing 12 other things, but I try to watch people's channels, especially when they're putting their heart and soul into it. And it's hard sometimes to watch them all, or sometimes you don't get notified. And sometimes I don't mind when people ping me and say, hey, I launched a video, or check this out, or check that out. When I get to the time, I'll watch it the best that I can. But it's truly like, today was crazy. Hoodies are not cheap to start with. You would be all shocked at how much Bucking spent to stock the store. Bucking, that was such a big step for Bucking to be able to, one, have a site, and two, be able to build something that he has his finger on the pulse. And for many of you, you have to have your finger on the pulse of what's going on, what's inspiring you, what's moving you, what you can do, how to better connect to your friends. We do this. It's just relational type things. And the thing that I've enjoyed the most is that, we all help each other in a way, and we can all, maybe something I enjoy doing is I always consider myself like an investor in people and trying to help people, whether it's the person that has a jet or the person that is sitting on the street that doesn't have any money or anything, or can't find their value or their offering or their talents. And I like to try to find those in every human being that I know, where when I watch people's videos, Sid's Time Outdoors, I love you, brother. Lord Mark, thanks for being here. I hope I'm not missing too many. I'm missing a lot of stuff. I don't even have that many mods, so any help on that would be helpful. But it's one of those things where, it's just being able to to see something in others, or put a smile on somebody's face when you hold the door for them when they're walking in somewhere. It's more than just holding the door. It's just being thankful for people, because you never know what other people can help you do, or what you can do, when you're going to change somebody's life. Maybe they don't have the feeling in their chest anymore of waking up every day, and one little thing you did for them to motivate them picks them up and says, I can do this, or I'm going to do that. And I'm not like the life coaching guy. I'm learning too, but I get the energy from all you guys. Chris Liggett, my buddy Chris, Brian Wigger. Sometimes all it takes a few motivational words to help lift. Goats Firewood Farms. Thank you, Super Chatters. Make sure you guys thank these people that have helped me and help this channel do what it's doing, and just to spread the message further. We have a blessed community here of just people that want to see others do well, and you want to be around people that want to see you do well. There's no time for negativity. We all live in a lot of negativity. It's around us. It's all. There's no time for it this year. There really isn't. We got to put our focus in the right direction. Tim Basco is here. What's up, brother? Thank you, Super Chatters. We'll miss you, Sid. Sid, friends, I'm at a stall. Probably going to step away from YouTube for a few months. I'm still going to support you. Sid, where's your stall coming from, dude? I appreciate your support so much. Nick, much love. Sid, I need to know where you're at a stall. Why are you stalling, brother? Because I don't think you need to stall. I have felt like stalling. I've run on a carburetor for so long, and then I get the 500i and I have the fuel injection. No, I'm just kidding, buddy. But you gotta. I need to hear. I need to know, bud. I need to know what's up, because when it gets tough, you got to push forward, and you got to just keep creating. It does. I remember when I had like 100 subscribers. I remember what one subscriber felt. I still remember what one subscriber feels like. I want to always remember what one subscriber feels like, no matter how big or how small or whatever this goes to. Like, it's a powerful thing that we have the ability, and you guys in the comments, and you guys in the videos and sharing. And I've seen my videos get shared on community tabs, and I've seen it get shared across the world, and God knows how many more people are watching my video today. It was something simple. It's just, I got to put my heart into it, and you got to put your heart into it. That's all I can say is, maybe it's not firewood. Maybe it's not chainsaws. Maybe whatever your passion is, Sid, I know when you get in the camera, you're enjoying yourself. So I don't, unless it's personal, I gotta hear from you, brother, because I want to keep you going, because when it gets tough, that's sometimes a lot of people have gone to ground zero and reset before they did anything. And maybe you're not going to get 1 billion subscribers or 1 million subscribers, but there's value in the 200. I can imagine there's 200 or whatever, however number of people you have on your channel. There's value in that. There's value in that. You never know who's watching you, bro. You never know who's watching you. Dragons Picks, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. I got your email, bro. I'll take a look at it here in a little bit. I've just been, it's been crazy today, man. It's been crazy. My wife's here, Katie. If she's here, I love her. She had fun in that last video. We have so many bloopers. We have a lot of fun, and you know, she's put up with me. She's put up with me with a lot of things with this whole, you know, YouTube channel, and just trying to build something and have fun and create. And I love when she's included in my videos, and it's meaningful, like on so many different levels. Somebody that'll stand by you, and she pushes me more than anything. So actually sometimes she beats me up, reverse psychology, to push me, you know what I mean? But not beats me up, not physically, you know what I mean? But yeah, you got to keep hanging out. Buckin' Billy Ray, thank you. Buckin', I don't even know what I scrolled up. Buckin', thank you so much, brother. Dude, your live today was on so many different levels of craziness. There's 500, 600 new people inspired today because of that video. Maybe they're not new. Maybe they've been there for a while, but that picked people up. It picked me up. It just felt good, because there's people that need that. And if we can offer that in some way, and they can feel that message, I know that tomorrow when they go to their jobs or they go do whatever else, they're going to be thinking about what do I really love? What do I really want to do? Or how can I share this? Or maybe I'm going to be kind to somebody. Maybe I'm just going to spread the message and keep going. those are the kind of things that truly are amazing about this. There's a better connection. I know we'd still be connected even without the tube. The tube just helps us meet these new people. One person can one good country living, stay warm. Oh, he's got to stay warm. It's cold outside right now. It's snowing. It's a blizzard. I wish I could take you guys outside right now. Is Stillborn here? Stillborn, I hope you got my message, man. Thank you, brother. If you send some people over, Rock Steven, you guys are crazy. Oh my, I can't even. I don't even have that many. Over and out. J. Chris Beck, I love you, man. Sid's time, great Sid's time. I got to back up here. What's going on? Steven Letts, love you, bro. Steven, dude, you're just doing things, man. And it's a pleasure to talk to you, man. I thank you for your service all the time. And don't ever feel like you're not in the army anymore. You know what I mean? Not I'm saying the Bucking Army, but like, we're in the Marines, because you're like your message today, like you got it. You're a fighter, bro. You're a fighter, man. You've been through a lot and you're a fighter. And, I'll stand beside you, brother, anytime. You know what I mean? Whatever you need. And that's inspiring to me. That's inspiring, Steven. But you're making videos. Hard effort, hard work pays off. And the more you learn, the chicken coop thing. And whenever we were talking about the dove the other day, and like my dove videos going crazy too. I got to make another dove video, guys. So if you haven't met my pet dove, I love that bird. Blessing from upstairs. You know what I mean? Nick, less flapping, more looking at comments. I know, Dirt Road. I'm sorry. Jacob Smith, hello. I'm from Buckin's channel. Spread the love, brother. Jacob Smith, thank you so much for popping in. Tim Basco, wow, Tim Baskers, dude, wow. Tim, you're a freaking good dude, man. You're a good dude. Conversations that we have, man, like with text and stuff here and there, I tear up a little bit, man. You know what I mean? You guys are a part of this whole thing. So like the saw is from all of us, to Buckin, from all of us. This whole channel, whatever we decide we're gonna, I don't even know. Help guide me. If you guys have video ideas, or I need one. Just throw me a little rope and give me an idea or something that you want to see funny, because like we can make serious videos that also include a little bit of humor to make people smile, and we can cheer people up and we can motivate them however. But I want to see people pick up the camera and make their first video, because it's so powerful of what you can do. You could have two people in your channel. It can be powerful. If that one person can help change your life or help motivate you to pick you up, it can be a powerful thing. So like, I wouldn't give up. Even if it's videos for your family and friends. I know that there's a lot of people that just film. And if I can help people take a better video with their grandkids or even with your grandparents, man, I miss my grandparents, because like, I didn't really, when they passed away, I don't really have a lot from them, but I have a lot from them in my heart. But like, just I envision, like when I worked on lawnmowers when I was little and stuff like that, it's just with my grandfather, and I learned a lot from them, and just cool stuff. So like, we grew up with like VHS tapes. We were just talking about VHS tapes and music, because I love music so much. And I feel like music is a part of this, but we grew up with VHS tapes and things like that, and cassette tapes, when cassettes were popular, and you always wanted to have a cassette tape. And, it's kind of like how Cosmic Sponge today. Cosmic Sponge was like Nick Pixel VCR. That's hilarious. To me, that was funny. He made a video for me. Like, people are making videos. Thankful for like the camera stuff. I know my camera videos don't get a lot of views. I do that to help you guys out. I could aim for the fence on those and try to compete with. I'm not trying to sell nothing. I don't really care about selling anything on my channel. I want to have fun and create. And if I can help you make better videos, because that's important. If you can film a video with your grandparents, we didn't grow up with that kind of stuff. Like I was saying before, we grew up without cameras. There's not a lot of footage of us, but people that have kids today and do all this stuff today, you got a million videos. You got a million things in your phone, which is then connected to your heart, because you have the monitor on your wristwatch and all these little gadgets to connect to you. It's a pretty crazy thing. So even if it's better videos that you can have on your cell phone that you're going to enjoy with your families, and you're going to make better videos, like not having, holding the phone sideways, I want to help you guys do that. But Tim, thank you so much. Alyssa Bell, hope all is good and everyone's doing great. Alyssa, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys, the Hopper community And congratulations, Alyssa. You know what I mean? Congratulations, because that's cool. I got to do that too. So I'm going to cut the stream short tonight and you know, make baby pixels, you know, tiny little pixels. You know what I mean? Less flapping and more at the comments. I'm missing so many things. Whatever mind can conceive, believe it can achieve it. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Buckin. Tim. Oh man, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at it. How does Gatorade feel about your drink of choice? Pepsi in the video. You know, I'm not promoting. I'll set this over here. I feel like we're getting to know each other. So I want to, you know, I gotta throw on some hand sanitizer. It's a crazy world out there right now. Woo. Billy. Thank you, Nate. Nate Vance. Nate Vance Lawn Guard. Been so busy on work, haven't been watching. Nate, that's not an excuse, Nate. That's not an excuse. I'm watching you dropping trees and getting into all kinds of stuff down there in Florida. In Florida, brother, where it's hot. You get to play outside. We're playing in the snow. We're probably going to have like 8 inches of snow tomorrow morning. You're always there for all of us. Anything I can do to help support, I will. I'm going to teach my son or daughter everything I know. Dude, teach them everything you can, man. Teach them everything you can. Have fun and put it on video. There's a lot of people that are afraid to put like just what they're doing with their families. It adds context. You know what I mean? There are things that you're working on or just it adds context. Like my dove video. I would never thought it got 40,000 plays or whatever it has. I would have never thought that before. And you put those videos out there and people appreciate them sometimes. It's not about the views on YouTube. I mean, it is, I guess, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys understand where I'm coming from there? Like, it's just about having fun, and I think that you'll enjoy that, and it gives you something to do with your kids, man. You know what I mean? It's cool stuff, man. Supers, thank you all. Make sure you guys thank these. I would not be able to do what I'm doing, and sending people some gear and things that I think will help them, tripods and whatever the case might be. I got to get a relationship. I don't have to do anything actually, but I want to get a relationship of somehow, not for me. I want to get a relationship to where I can connect. You know, people are making these videos on this gear and stuff, and it's simple things that they can do. And you know, the biggest thing is brands can invest in people and find people, and you'd have lifelong customers if you were a brand and you invest in people and put your heart into it. You could do some things, and too much of YouTube is just about, you know, the next thing. I don't have a big tractor. I don't have, you know, all these things that, you know, it's cool if you can do it. I love when people achieve. I want to say that too. I would never take down on somebody that's going to the top. If you're on your, I will help you pull the wagon, no matter how big or how small you are or wherever you're at, I will help you. And that's not I'm not attacking. Don't take it as an attack. But it's just, some of it's just too fake in this world of like, I can't take more. We get blasted with ads on everything. And this whole month has been wild with the ad stuff, just because big brands are pulling a lot from some of these big tech companies and things are shifting. So, you know, the thing that I want to have and what I look at the most as being most important is connections with people. Because if these platforms don't exist or these platforms don't do whatever else, I want to be friends and still be friends with all of you and be able to hang out and make videos and create things and help you create as best as I can. And we will find a way to communicate that. And right now it is YouTube, because I love YouTube. YouTube's like, I love it. I love this experience. Already building a channel will succeed. Buck and Nick, dynamic duo. Well, Buck and I got some ideas too. It's very tough to sit in this bunker right now, because right now there's many of you I'd like to just fly over on a whim and just make videos with. Manleys are getting a video whether they like it or not, because they have helped me so much. And I hope that someday I get a video from the Manleys, because they are so supportive. Like all of you guys, like I want to visit you guys and I want to make videos. I want to make videos at Vice Grip Garage, Bucking, like all these little collaborations that could happen. I just want to heat up the cameras, warm them up, and let's go. I've been working on so many things. Cameras are ready to go. I'm ready to film. I want to say this. Look, friends, you don't need this. You don't need this. This is cool. It's very cool. You don't need it. You need this. So you already have, if you're watching this stream right now, you're probably on a computer or an iPad or some of you guys use Android devices. I don't know how. Yeah, the Android thing, see, it was a downer for me. But no, I'm just kidding. But you have a phone, you have a device, you're already connected. You can do things. You can do things. You don't need it. So I hope that I can inspire you in some way to make some videos and have fun. Show us what you're up to. Show us your backyard. Show us the birds chirping, the dogs barking, whatever it takes. I have a couple friends in Norway, and a new friend in Norway, Runa, and he's in he made me a couple videos they're really inspirational. But at the same time, I got friends now. I just had a comment from a friend in Scotland. I've had all these little connections that have happened over time. I hope I haven't missed. I hope good country living. Ignite the fire. We have to get that rolling, brother. And definitely, I didn't forget about you. I love this glorious community. Let's do it. Continue to spread the spirit fires. You're not even kidding. So where's I at? People in different countries and stuff that have messaged and collaborated, made some videos. I have friends in different countries that are afraid to make videos. They might want to hit the United States audience, or they might want to. I find value, and I think it's interesting to learn about different places. So sometimes what you think is not going to be valuable for one person is very valuable to 10,000 other people. And I told my friend this the other day. I said, even if you're in Speedster, he's in Romania and Norway, like, I love seeing the backdrops and the areas and when we talk to each other and we're halfway across the world and Speedster's 7 hours ahead, it's the next day for him. The sun's up. I ask him, hey, is the sun warm today? Because we could use a little heat over here. But it's a very cool experience to be able to go through that and communicate. It really makes it feel really small, but there's things happening all over. So those videos, even for you guys in the States, Canada, wherever you're at, something that might be something real simple to you that you're doing every day could be very valuable. Who would have thought that the chainsaw market and the chainsaw community and sharpening a power saw would get mad views on YouTube? And it's not that you get mad views by just doing that video, but who would, like, every subject, every place has every niche has I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but there's room for all of it. So get out there and create if you want to, if you feel it in your heart. Billy from Philly, Stephen Letts, Nick, you and Buckner are my backbone. And every friend that I make in our community, ribs all part of me. Oh, talk about ribs, Stephen. I think I broke one like 2 weeks ago, and I was dealing with it for a while. And I don't know how I can explain that at some point, but went to the chiropractor and he helped me out, but it's been sore now for like 2 weeks. But I shed a lot of good tears today, man. Dude, I'm not afraid to do that either sometimes, man. Sometimes, humility is strength, and the showing that vulnerability is, I'm not afraid to do that, man. I'm just who I am, and we do what we can, and we have the things we have. You don't have to have $1 million home to be my friend. You don't have to have a $20,000 home. You don't even have to have a home to be my friend. And that's where I think that many of you can relate to. Indiana, Oregon in the house. Oregon, yeah, where are you guys from? Oregon, been busy. Billy from Philly. Billy from Philly is about to be he's probably going to be like a foot deep in snow the way that storm was looking over out east. Chicago, Chi-Town. I haven't been to Chicago in a while. Usually I'm there once a year, dirt road. But if I'm close and I'm in Chicago, we're connecting, brother. We're connecting. I gotta read this here. I gotta read a little bit. Dirt in downtown. Stephen Letts, love you, brother. Can't wait to hug you someday. North Side fan base. Brian Wigger, about 15 minutes away from downtown. Is it uptown or downtown? And isn't it uptown in Chicago? Uptowns and downtown. Stillborn, Dragon Picks. Please don't start on injuries. I scare myself. Yeah, vulnerability is strength. Yeah, there you go. That's a great way to put it. I grew up in downtown. Night, Anna Pokey Bear. Take care. Thank you so much, as always. You know what I mean? Thank you for popping in. Western New York, young tree climber. That's awesome. I can't wait to climb trees. I got my gear in the shed, ready to go. I'm waiting just first. I've never done it. I mean, like, climb up into the tree house. You know what I mean? That's about it. And I'm not afraid of like the heights and stuff. I've been my fair share, like, the roofing nailer hanging on the air hose at the edge of a roof, putting that last row of tacks in. So I'm okay with that for the most part, as long as I feel safe. But I got some trees here that I don't think I can climb because they're dead ash trees. The bark's falling off. I don't want to risk that. And I want to make sure my rigging and stuff's right. I'll trust my gear as long as I know that I'm doing it right. And fortunately, I have some very great friends that have offered advice and help and come over and do whatever we got to do to do that. And I'm so excited for that. I'm so looking forward to that. And I just want to make sure I pull it off. Bill Massey, Montana. Montana's awesome. Northern Minnesota. Majestic Hunter, thank you so much for popping in. Tim, suburb of Indianapolis. Indy, you watch Vice Grips Garage? Oh yeah, I watch Vice Grips, man. I mean, he has a great channel, man. It's cool stuff. I watch a lot of channels. I mean, a lot of inspiring people out there, and it's cool just to see it. Like, it definitely, guys are pumping some videos out and have backlogs of content. I think the automotive stuff, I've done a lot in automotive over the years, and I enjoy like the old trucks and working on vehicles. And my dad's kind of one of those guys that'll work on something. Some of you probably like this too, but work on something till where it's not worth, almost like wearing a t-shirt until it's holes and it becomes rags. And then after the rags, you use it in the shop, and then you throw them out. My dad was always one of those guys that just, it took him for a long time to get a new vehicle. He ran a 78 Ford for until it couldn't be on the road anymore. And sometimes you fix them up, weld the quarter panels in when they rust out, things like that. And that's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Edmonton, Alberta. DLK, hey, thank you, man. Bucking coming to PA. We need to know. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. That's the thing, is we got to get to the point where we can open up some travels, because there's many people, many visits I want to make to film with people. It's hard. It's I wish I had somebody to film for me. I'm gonna work on that, to get somebody to help me film for things that I want to create. And it's hard right now. So we all battle those things. You guys are going to battle those things too. You get a channel, you're like, man, I wish I had somebody just hold the camera for me. It could be your wife, your friend, whatever the case may be. But they also got to know how to run a camera. So even sometimes we do the cell phone thing as well. But I have to be able to get that going, because I do have some videos in my heart that I want to get out there that I think will be fun for many of you guys, and we'll just have fun making videos. But I love to be filming other people. So I love to just go there and try to throw my creativity and throw some creativeness on what they're doing and let them be themselves. And it's hard sometimes when you have to be both, when you have to be the camera person and the person behind the camera. It's tough to get that across. Sometimes the locked off shots are locked off, meaning they're on a tripod, and you just have a locked off shot. They're cool videos. You can still make epic and awesome videos, but it's fun to add a little bit more and have the camera coming along with you. Vicky Moore, Southeast Michigan. Well, welcome. Thank you so much. Brendo's Outdoors Equipment, Melbourne. Wow. Thank you so much. What time is it over there? I'd love to go to Buck and Stock. Sid's Time Outdoors. You got to come to Buck and Stock. Willis Franks, Michigan, Upper Peninsula. I'm going to guess that's the UP. Very cool. Very cool. Need more likes. Thank you so much. Yes, if you could. Good country living. I'd love to connect with you. Been wanting to come to Canada for some fishing. Fishing is something you yank doodoo. Do I get an invite to fish, man? I love fishing. I haven't had time to do it this year. I'd like to go out and do that. And that's videos I want to put on my channel too, is just going out and having fun. And I got some fishing videos that I thought of, like just some videos, drone footage. I've been testing out some things, some new gear, not necessarily new, but just bouncing around between some really cool gear that I want to make some videos on. So EDC videos, but I don't like to just make them like, hey, here's this video, but I'm going to do better just to put some content out. And that's what I've been trying to do this week. I got a couple videos out, those tech videos. I just felt I actually have a video that would help Tin Man. Tin Man, you have that wood shelf above you. So let me explain something to you guys about lighting. This is actually just off the top of my head, because I am going to make a video. But when you have a small light, and these lights are cool, right? You got small light. When you have small lights, think of them as being a lot hotter. They're going to be a lot more directional and in your face in one place. You want to not only have this kind of lighting, right? You don't have to buy this light. I don't care if you buy this light. You want to have soft light. So usually more light, a bigger light source will give you a softer light. You can control it better, and you have a softer light. So a lot of times, even if you don't have this light, something cool that Tin Man, I'm going to make a video on this, but you can do this with a white bed sheet, a white pillowcase, cut it in half, see-through. If you have a shop light, if you have like a halogen shop light, right? Don't put the cloth close to the halogen, but take the shop light, put the shop light back here, have the shop light firing in through the bed sheet, and that's going to help you get soft lighting. I gotta check this, because I know when I see the B Manleys, and nothing even said from the Manleys. You know why they're not saying anything? Because you can't super chat and be in the live stream and be shooting their video at the same time. So they must be shooting the video that I'm looking forward to. A picture ever so the Bucking special you guys got. I just need something, Manley's. Give me a little bit. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Manley's. You've been here since this whole little thing got started, and I can't thank you enough for that. I got something. You need to try it. Oh, hey, I'm ready, Yank. Yank, you got me, man. Hit me up, man. Whatever I can do to help you with all of your projects and what you got working on. I'm waiting to hear from you, brother. You know that. You never bugging me. I talked to some people the other day, and I said, I want you to know you're not bugging me. If I'm busy and I can't answer, I'll get back to you. You know what I mean? I gotta knock out things that are in order. We all have our commitments and things that we have to just handle. And I understand that more than anybody else, or just as much as all of you guys. When you guys have things going on, I don't expect something back right away. If it's an emergency and you need something, you're stuck on the side of the road, something like that, you just ping my phone and you tell me like, this is like, I need you right now. I'll do the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? But I know that we all have things going on, me too. And we just have to balance that. But I want people to know you're never bugging me. And I know that like Tasman and guys like that, like Tasman actually commented on a comment back, and he's so appreciative that I came over and watched his channel. I love watching that. When I can see somebody's hearts in something, Tasman's got it down with the ending too, with little Tasman. And we're rolling. That is like the best outro, and just being it's heartwarming, man, to see your videos. If you're still here watching, hanging out, Goats Firewood and Farms. I didn't even comment on your videos, man, but you were dropping a big tree the other day, and you were just you were having a good time. And I think you were talking to Chris Liggett about that, because you were like, well, here you go, Liggett, but you didn't bring the tripod. You forgot the tripod, but I watched it. I ping her. I don't remember if I commented, but I ping around. Don't think my wife will like this idea. Eating dinner, Casterman, there's no time for eating. Iron Horse says he's not been feeling well in his last video. Well, I haven't heard from Iron Horse. Honestly, I haven't, but I try to ping people when I can. If I don't hear from him, Jay Daniels, I didn't hear from, his internet's out. So if you guys don't see Jay Daniels, his internet's out. It's been out for a couple days, but I checked out. I said, hey, I'm worried about you, buddy, because normally he's around. And, every once in a while you get those feelings. You feel something like something's up. You got to reach out, but it's a two-way thing. I'm not a mind reader. And, if Iron Horse, I don't know what to, I didn't know that. I feel like, what can you do? But it's a two-way street. There's got to be communication. There can't just be one-way communication. That's why I feel so bad that you guys spend your time on my channel and watch my videos. And I feel bad when I can't go live and just, it's not that I feel bad. It bothers me when I can't go live, because it's two-way. If you guys are only communicating to me and I don't ever communicate back, it's not as much fun. The power is in the communication in both directions. Buckenstock is in Mishawaka, Indiana. Yes, it is. Liggett the Tree for Larry C. Tin Man, remember picture and day. Snow. Thank you guys. Bill Massey. Is it Massey or Macy? Finham said last couple of months. Sending him, healing energy and love to Iron Horse. I mean, no doubt about it, man. I mean, but if he's just not feeling good, is he down and out on the channel? Is he down? Is he just? I mean, things get to people, man. I mean, all the things that were going on with this world, where everybody just wants to fight everybody over no reasons. These big medias and everything else they just make people hate each other for nothing. And the power isn't. We give that. Whatever you give energy to dictates the power. If everybody shut off their Facebook and said, I'm done with Facebook, it'd be done. If the advertisers cut off funding, it's done. We drive it, and you drive it for your channel, in your personal life, in business, professional, whatever it is, whatever you decide. You want to focus on negativity, focus on that'll get you sucked into a hole that you don't want to be sucked into. We've all been there. I've been there. I do that from time to time where I'm just down and out. We have to be around each other to pick each other up. We have to be able to communicate to pick each other up. So, it's definitely something that where you invest your energy and where you invest your effort, what you put into things or what you're going to get out of them. If you invest your effort into negativity, that's what you're going to get back out of it. I can promise you that. I can almost promise you that. Right, Brian? Tasman, can't thank you enough. Steven's a wild man. He's just building so many things and just having fun. Package last week. Steven, it's just cool stuff that's going on. Oh, it's true. It's true. Healed heart. Tin Man Saws. I only do positive energy these days. I can't be around negativity. I can only do so much. I can only take so much. And I realize how it gets me down and out sometimes too. And I'm just like, I call it filtering the noise. You just got to filter the noise and bring things in and bring people into your life that are positive influence, that want to push you forward, that want to hold the door for you when you're trying to hold the door for them. Like it's a two-way street. I am so with you on that. Billy from Philly. I like when Philadelphia checks in. I don't like the Philadelphia, what's that team? I don't even know what the team's name is that's over there. That hockey team. Not a big fan. I don't even know who they are. I don't, have they ever, never mind. We'll just, the Penguins though. I like Penguins because they made for life and they're probably the best hockey team in the United. Never mind. We'll talk about something else. Just walk away from negativity. It only drags you down. Brian Wingard makes Brian and I have talked numerous times. You're making videos, Brian. That's what it's all about, bro. The excuses, the time I spent 2 hours on the phone with Brian. I said we should have just made a video. We all can find 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes to make a video. Manly's can find 2 minutes to make a video. 1 minute. They'll find it. They're gonna find it over there. They got nice weather over there on the West Coast. Unbelievable. Yeah, dragon picks, right? You got it. Knee night. I don't even know what knee. What did you say there? I don't know how to say that. Now, I will give Philadelphia cheesesteaks or steaks. I think they just call them steaks over there. And maybe I forget what it's called when you put the marinara on the steak. If you take some marinara sauce over top of Philly's, and I'm a Philly cheese, like just the cheese, like I don't know what white American cheese and steak and mushrooms and onions, stuff like that. But Philly, you got me there. You know what I mean? We got to knock off a couple of the Philly steaks around here. I'll give that one to Philly. I'll give it. Cosby with the OT winner. Lyle Davis. Lyle. Oh man. Tim. Kind of nervous. I got a sore throat and a full head. I hope it's not the bad stuff. Tim, just go get checked out, brother. Go get checked out. You know what I mean? You got to be safe, dude. We need you here, Tim. You know what I mean? And your family, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Tim. Mr. How are you, buddy? Hope Steve, always great to see you, man. Thanks for always being in the comments, brother. Thanks. That means a lot. The comments, the thumbs up, the likes, the things like that, the shares. That means a lot to me. It truly does. So we're at I just got to check this real quick. So we're definitely going to hit 1 million. We're going to hit 1 million. We're at 911,000. This is unbelievable to me. My TikTok channel is going to be bigger than my YouTube channel. Tim, man, buddy. Billy from Philly, I have something for you if you're a Penguins fan. All right, so I got some cool Penguins gear, Billy, because I've done some work. With some of the Penguins, and I don't really talk about that kind of stuff a lot because it's just kind of just cool stuff. But I just throw it out. But I have some really cool stuff, man. But Billy, we'll have to chat. My room upstairs, maybe some of the stuff's in my Dove video, but I have a room upstairs that I have some stuff on the wall and sign stuff and like Game 7 stick from Malkin, and I'm friends with a couple of the players. Good one, laughing. I did used to be watching Ron Hextall back in the day. He was wild, right? You got things messed up. Best hockey team has the same name as the best boots in the world. Good night, my friends. Much love. Stay safe. Sid, keep your head up, brother, and keep rolling. If you find it in your heart to keep rolling, dude, I think you need to just keep pushing, man, because you'll find it, man. I'm telling you, you'll find it. It just takes time. Some people put one YouTube video up, man, and boom. That's it. Took one video. Some people get 500,000 subscribers in a month. Some people get it in a year. That's awesome, but it doesn't mean that you couldn't do it yourself, and it can happen. It can happen. Stephen Letts, good night. Sids. Oh, I thought he was leaving. Steve, thank you, man. You're a good person too, man. Thanks for always being in the comments, man. Text you. Yeah, man. Hey, let me can you email that to me, bro? I gotta blow my nose, guys. My face, this weather. There you go. Doing good, healed heart. Twisted Tips. Thank you for going to the premiere. Sorry about the other dude. It ain't no big thing, brother. It ain't no big thing. Thanks for being here, man. Gotta go, friend. Yard work awaits. Brendo's. No problem. No problem. So does my lunch. Wow. What have you got? You got Malkin stick. Yeah, I have a stick signed. I've done some work with him and got some cool stuff there. Doing awesome. Healed heart. Just awesome. Lau. Try the lawns mower already. Chris Liggett. Say your email. Yeah. Shoot my. Oh, it's connect@nickpixel.tv. Make sure you use the .tv. Connect@nickpixel.tv, or you can just hit my website and there's a form on there. What? No sound effects? Right. Take vitamin D3, 5,000 high protein. Yo, Venom got it down then. Venom got it down. But yeah, today was wild. Today was totally wild. I can't even. I wanted. We got to do some things. So we're thinking about the Ignite the Fire podcast. We want to do the Ignite the Fire podcast. I want to have a couple people on the podcast. Buck and I are going to do some chatting on there. We're going to talk about some cool things to not just inspire people, but to just really connect on the community and do that. We wanted to make. I wanted to make it about the campfire because I truly enjoy being out at the campfire with you guys and just building a campfire. I think a campfire, in so many reasons, is the warmth, the heat, the light, all these things that just inspire people. And I feel like when people are around a campfire, they're more themselves. And I encourage you, when you're making a video, actually, this would be an idea around the campfire for Ignite the Fire podcast. If you want to do something, use the hashtag Ignite the Fire, right? And sit around a campfire and see what thoughts come to your mind. See the things you're thinking about, because it's probably going to be more things like, you're not going to be thinking about subscribers on YouTube. I can promise you're not going to be thinking about how many subscribers can I get from this video. It isn't going to happen. Go sit by a campfire, sit by yourself, sit with your family, make a s'more, a mountain pie, whatever you want to do. Sit by a fire and think about what fuels your fire, like what inspiration comes from you. And what you think about is probably not going to be how I can get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, or I want to build the biggest YouTube channel, or whatever case. You're probably going to think about things like your friends at a distance, your family, your close family, your distant family, people that are out of your life that maybe they should be back into your life. You're going to think, you might think about those things. I'm not saying you are going to think about those things, but I would venture to say that, if you're a welder, you're going to think maybe like, hey, how can I take the next steps in welding or electrical work or whatever, or take your car and drive up to the top of a mountain and just wherever it is. It might not have to be a campfire, but I feel like the campfire, when you're sitting there, when you're looking at those hot coals, just kind of whatever they do, when you're looking at those, I think that's what's going to make your videos. You know what I'm saying? That's something I would do. So if you guys want to do that, if somebody wants to make and ignite the fire, Woodchuck man, what's going on, brother? If you want to do that, that would be a cool thing, because there's some cool topics we're going to talk about. And, some friends have reached out and they want to just tell their stories and their experience and what they're doing and what the YouTube has done for them. And most of it's been off YouTube. Most of the interaction and the connection has been off YouTube. There's a lot on YouTube as well, but I would say that it's sitting by the campfire. I grew up around a campfire. I grew up camping. I grew up going camping almost every weekend, every other weekend, living in the camper. That there's nothing wrong with that. I'd live in a trailer. It doesn't matter to me. But when you have all the things, so you have all the things you need to be able to do it. And if you got a phone and internet connection, you can make videos. But I would try that. Campfires are good for the soul. Exactly. Yeah. But I think that those things that you think about then, like when I think about you guys, a lot of times after a live stream, like just after a live stream, I'm usually still at the campfire for a while. When I did the outdoors, at the campfire, I'll sit there for a little bit and just think, of course there's some texters, hey, great stream, or whatever the case may be, or you should never go live on YouTube again. Whatever the case may be, I'll sit there for a little bit and just think about the direction, or think about what I really always want to have core value in my channel, and where the core resides and things. And sometimes I can't extract that and I can't get it all out there the way I want to, or I think about it. And then that same energy kind of like, you spin it around in your head so many times, so where then you're not creating. So like sometimes the creativity can hold you back and the way you're going. So all I can say is like, go with what's in your gut. But if you sit by a campfire and think about the core things, I think if you think about your family and you think about your loved ones, they should be included in your videos, or you're going to include them in your videos. And I think when your heart's into that, and your heart's into that subject or whatever, that'll come across in your videos. And I think that'll give you a better connection on YouTube. So this isn't YouTube advice channel, I guess, but it's, Josh Durant, how's it going, brother? Me and my buddy did that. We're out there forever. Finished the 24 pack. Yeah, sometimes that happens too. Sit by our fire, drink cold beers. Amen, Lyle Davis. Root beers. That's what I meant to say. Campfires are good for the soul. The chicks are maybes. Okay, what's a mountain pie? Larry Seed. Mountain pie. So you get a mountain pie maker, cast iron, okay? Because there's nothing like cooking on cast iron. Cast iron is the way to go. So mountain pie, you can do pizza mountain pies, blueberry mountain pies, apple mountain pies. If you guys have a certain type of mountain pie you like, throw that one in the chat. But basically, you have a cast iron. I wish I had the maker. It's out in the motorhome. But you have the two pieces of bread on the outside, right? So think of it like almost like a pizza. But if you do like a pizza mountain pie, you would have two pieces of bread. You butter the outside, the side that touches the cast iron. Put a little butter on there. Put two pieces of bread. You open it up. You put your cheese, your sauce, whatever you want to put in it. You can do blueberry filling. You can do like pie fillings, basically apple pie filling, cherry pies. Put the filling in there. You close it. Whatever you're going to put in your mountain pie. We've done some. We did spaghetti mountain pies before. But you close that. I think I have a live stream with mountain pies in one of my live streams. You close that. You put it in the fire. You cook it in the fire for a little bit till it's golden brown. However you guys like them. Some people like them burnt. Some people like them just light brown, almost like however you like marshmallows. But put that in the fire. It's the bomb. It's all you need. Bread and whatever you want to put into it. Sitting at the lake, I was wondering the same thing. So that's a mountain pie. Kim Wilson, thanks for shining your light. It's bright. We appreciate it. Kim, thank you so much. You guys, I never realized the impact of these little videos that it has. Like I knew it had some impact, but when you don't get a lot of views, you never know what people are doing. But it's one view. It's there's a person behind that, and for you guys to film all year and then launch your video and just have fun with it and then get inspired for the next one, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'd be interested. Goats Firewoods. Thanks, Kim. Campfires, coffee, bowl of chili can never go wrong. Right on, brother. Right on. We call that a pudgy pie. Okay. All right, Tim. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of, I guess there's all kinds of names. We grew up with mountain pies, I guess, is that what it came down to. You're channeling your inner Martha Stewart. Yeah, I love cooking. I actually do love cooking. I made I thought the buffalo wing video that I made in the shed would have got more views at the time, but I like cooking wings. Like I like cooking in general. I mean, breakfast is one of my favorite meals for the day, even though I don't eat breakfast a lot because I forgot to eat last night. Manly's texted me and they were like, "You better go eat," because I was like in the hype of the video and making the video, and I realized I didn't really eat, and then I ate a little bit later, which is why I got to knock off a couple of the LBSs. I have cast iron, got it. It's more of a Canadian thing. So no, it's more. I think it's I don't know if it's everywhere, but cast iron is one of those pans that you can just do everything with, and if you treat them right and you use oil, get like a canola oil. And you keep them maintained. You can sand them down, make them smooth like the old cast iron pans. You can actually take a grinder, clean off like Lodge ones. They're a little bit rough. Lodge are a little bit harder to break in, but Lodge still makes a good pan. And you don't have to spend a fortune on pan. You can do it yourself at home. I'll make a video on that. Ron Hobo is correct. Just sent you an email. Check it out. Definitely. You want me to check it out now, Yank, or is it something? Just wanted to share this with you, the group, if you want. Oh, definitely. How can I do this? Oh, Yank Doodle. Let me see. Do I have my email on this pad? Maybe I can. I don't have a way to pull it up on the screen right now, but look at Yank and his son. His son, well, he looks tired, Yank. Was he already running the saw? Brother? I know, but you guys see Yank there? Can you see that? Yank and his son. It's awesome. It's awesome, Yank. It's good to see you, man. It's always good to see you here, man. Definitely. Breakfast is the best. A lot of times when you eat breakfast, you don't have to, the bread at late too. I see Lyle Davis, the bread late. Sometimes you eat breakfast and then you don't have to eat the rest of the day. You're good to go. I love cast iron. Oops. Love. You're not the only one can remove the winter weight. Oh, I put on like 30 pounds. Between not playing hockey and winter weight and being cooped up all year with not being able to go. I have to get out there. I'm going out there and just going up the mountain. I do a lot of stuff in the outdoors. I love being in the outdoors and just spending time out there. I got some cool gear, outdoor stuff. I want to do some EDC, everyday carry stuff, knives and just things that people should have. I've realized that some of the things that like the medical stuff and my hunting pack, it's not really my hunting pack, but it's my everyday carry pack. I got some fun stuff I'll share with you guys. It's not to get you guys to buy anything or whatever else. It's just fun videos that there's some cool tools that I think people should have and carry and just, something to think about. Chad, shoot me an email if you can, please. Shoot me an email because sometimes it's hard to get those out of the chat. Robert Bentley, how'd the turkey turn out? Great, I bet. Oh, you know it, brother. Love you, Taz, man. Lodge is a good pan. Some time ago, they increased the screen size of their casting stand, so the pans aren't quite as smooth as the older ones were. Yeah, there's a trick to that, though, too. And over time, you don't want to wash your cast iron pan with soap and stuff. Over time, you're going to want to use, you can just clean it with salt if you want to at the end. But there's some tricks to cast iron that once you have it, when you grow up camping, you're cooking over a campfire. So you got to have things that last, and you're cooking rotisseries over the campfire. Those are the best if you want to make some wings over the fire. I'm going to set up my fire pit this year to be able to do that. But I grew up with my dad making all kinds of gadgets for cooking over the campfire. But all my stuff's in my motorhome, so that if I take the motorhome somewhere and go camping, and it's an old school motorhome, so it's like 91 Winnebago. But if my stuff's in there, I'll definitely share some videos with you because I got to share videos that are in my heart and things that I enjoy and stuff that I think you guys might enjoy as well. You guys have really, really supported me throughout this whole journey and going the places we're going and what we're doing. And I can't thank you enough for that. And it's funny because sometimes when I launch a video that I'm like, I don't know if it's going to do that well. It ends up you guys trip me out. You end up commenting or liking or whatever. Those little thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you guys want to do. Dutch ovens are China made. Yeah, I got the Dutch oven you can cook anything in too. Sportsman Grill. I'm out, peeps. Brendo's Outdoors. Thank you for popping in. I hear you. No hockey time for me either. I know. I haven't been on the ice. Eat one meal a day, graze the rest. Yep, got to roll. Shift changes at work. Thank you. Peace, love. Thank you, man. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Logger John, what's up? Woodchuck. There's an angle grinding wheels embedded with an abrasive that can be used to enhance the pans. You were right on that, Larry Seed. Your videos are good. Oh, man. I appreciate you, Josh. Thank you so much, man. Dutch oven, no die for you. Yep. Cold here tonight. It's definitely getting cold. Yeah, it's very cold. I wanted to pop on here for a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy tonight. I wanted to hang out, and I hope that there's so many things I want to make, but I just learned I got to make videos on them because we talk about them on live streams. I get a lot of questions. You guys give me a lot of great ideas. When you guys have an idea, email me. If there's something you think I should do or that would be helpful to people, and I try to filter like the bulk of questions. When I get a bulk of questions, I try to, okay, this is a question I'm getting answered a lot. I'm trying to scale my time, and I've been able to do that a little bit better in the last couple of days to put some effort into making videos. So just channeling the energy into the video and then throwing the video up there and getting that out there and moving on to the next thing. But I have a couple in the works right now. What's up outside with Shibe? Outside, dude. Thank you, man. I always miss your stream because normally I go live on Sundays, dude. And I want to Shibe, I appreciate you always, man. Always popping on. I hope I didn't step on you or anything tonight. I know it's not it's Sunday night, so I just try to do what I can. But I hope you're staying safe over there, man. How much snow do you have over there, Shad? Because I know we're getting some snow right now. It's going to be pretty crazy, but I think it's happening more on the East Coast, on the eastern side. Brendo's Power Equipment and Repair Services. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for spending your time here. Sincerely, thank you for spending your time here. I'm back. What I missed? Steven, you missed it. Oh, I'm still rambling. You missed all the rambling, Steven. Shive, how goes it? Came to check out your channel. Thanks for giving me the opportunity, Logger John. I appreciate you. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Stay over there, Shive. Everyone would enjoy. Hot coals for a video. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Dude, all the time, man. I always want to, man, but it's random. You got to send me a message or an email when you're thinking about it. So I won't step on you or whatever else, and send me a message or something like that so we can connect, man. I'd love to make a video with you sometime, dude, especially when I'm over that way or vice versa. Appreciate your technical abilities, suggestion, enhanced video quality. Yeah, there's definitely stuff you can do to do that. And I'm trying to help out the best I can. I learn new stuff all the time. And most of the time I'm messing with higher end gear, but it's fun to just get the phones to do what they got to do. And it's fun to just be able to pick up the phone and make a video that's going to inspire. And it's not just inspire, it's just things you can do. And we're 75,000 views away from 1 million. Wow. No snow up in the UP. Down south can have it. It's crazy. We got more snow this year than the last couple years. Last couple years we've been pretty light on the snow. Actually, last year I don't even know if it added up to if it accumulated to really anything last year. Send me the dove video, please. So Tim, it's on my channel. The dove video, it's on my channel, Tim. Like my pet dove. Actually, if you YouTube my pet dove, you'll see me in there because it's on there. And there's another one coming because there's been about I think 300 or 400 subscribers that have come over to my channel for that video. And people are always asking about Dovey and what she's up to and just different questions on the bird. And I saved this bird a couple years back, probably 5-6 years ago now. And we just become best friends. This little dove, she's been a blessing. But the dove video is pretty cool. It is pretty cool, and big part of here. Do video on tree gear. Yep. Well, I'll do a video. Yeah, it's a good idea, man. I gotta remember that. Yeah, I should do a video on the stuff that I got so far. Because I know a lot of people, when I did talk about it on a live stream the one night, a lot of people did give me some advice and some help. But I should make a video on what I got going on and what I have and ready to go. I could do that. That's really cool. Really cool. I think development of basic storyline, short shot list prior to starting the cam would help me. Lyle Davis, it does. A development of basic storyline, like I do when I think of things, sometimes even before I go to bed, or sometimes when I'm on the road, or just when I'm sitting by a campfire, and I'm just like, this would be a cool shot. Something will hit you, and you're like, oh, I want to get that. Bullet points. You don't have to script or think of anything else, but just bullet points that would help you move it forward, or something you want to, this would be a cool shot to have. But Manly's, never look down on anybody unless you are helping them up. That's a great message. I don't even know. Let me, don't have that feature. Boom. See? Manly's, never look down on anybody unless you're helping them up. That is a very kind message. And that's the truth. I mean, it's interesting that when you have a channel and you have people on your channel, and my channel has people on it, right? And I have people viewing it. I guess people expect or people think that like the inspiration comes from the creator to a lot of people. And I guess it does in a way, but it's really this kind of stuff and the messages and just little things like that like, it's you. It's the people that watch. That if nobody watched this here, it wouldn't happen. If nobody went to YouTube, YouTube wouldn't exist. If nobody went, we can all accomplish so many big things little by little. And it's not like we're just two people. There's thousands of people in this community, in our friendships that we've built. Now, there's some that only look out for what they're doing. That's fine. You got to look out for what you got to do, I guess. But that can happen. But the more that we can help each other and help other people, the bigger that this is going to get. The bigger your channel is going to get. The more full your heart's going to feel. And you'll probably you'll wake up happier. You'll wake up happier most of the time. I think you'll wake up happier. That's the best way that I can think of it. How do I do? This. So I'm using StreamYard right now, Bucking. So I can pick a comment, right? And let me go back here. See, I can pull. Oh, maybe I can't go back the whole way back in the chat, but here, wait. Oh, it's not letting me do it. It won't let me do in the old ones. It won't let me do it in the old ones. But I'm using a Buck, and I can show you. I can show you, brother. We can do streaming. I can bring you in right now. Why don't you come on, Buckin? Now I'm lost in here in the thing here. How are you, bro? Shareboom 87. How's it going? Thank you. You know what ticked me off? A guy at work doesn't have a good situation at home, so I buy him lunch when I can, and sodas and chips, etc. The other day I hear him bad mouthing me. Won't be doing that anymore. Yeah, sometimes that's a tough thing, man, because it's you got to be careful. They say to keep your circle small and keep your enemies close, I guess. But the best way I've heard it put, maybe one of the best ways I've heard it put, is pay attention to people that don't clap when you win, or when you're winning, or however you want to look at that message. But pay attention to the people that aren't clapping for you when you're doing something. That's the way. I mean, that's just the way I've heard that said a couple times. And you don't have to be on the top, but it's one of those things where you can send it. Hold on, I'm gonna do a full send to Buckin. Buckin, I'll give me a second here, Buckin. I'm gonna email it to it'll come to your email, brother. It'll come to your email. I hope it works, because I didn't set up for it. But I'm in my email right now. Your Buckin, your website email, Buckin. Or I can send it to either one. I'll send it to all of them. Get you a link, brother. En route. It's en route, bud. I hope that my computer will pass the connection through. If not, I have another way we can figure it out. Let me switch back over here. Dawn Lewis. Oh, Dawn with full send, Dawn. You're all right, buddy. Billy from Philly. I used to watch Buck and not having him in a chat on a live. We all love it, but I know Brian said he was going to kill my dog. I called doctor on him. It would be a bad idea if he came to my house. I have protection. What's going on? Nick Gentry, what's up, man? Enemy is so close to him. Don't be one. Yep, NBC will be jealous. Mucking my bad thumbs. Oh, Nick, I have to get in touch with you about the website you set up for me. Thanks again, brother. Yeah, Shab, dude, anytime, brother. Anytime, man. So all we have to do is get you connected to it. If you go to like uniregistry.com, you sign up for an account, when we can get that pushed over, and then you can run with it. But whatever you want to do with it after the fact, like I want to make sure it gets into your hands. And then whatever you want to do with it after the fact, if I can help you in any way, shape, or form, or give you some advice on what to do, I'll definitely do that, Shab. Just ping me, Shab. You know what I mean? Just ping me. Shoot me an email. We'll connect numbers, whatever else, and we'll definitely do that. We should do that in person, though, and get you set up, make a video out of it. You know what I mean? Have a little fun with it, brother. Thanks so much, Shab. I hope your stream went well tonight, brother. I hope it did. I always miss them, and I feel bad. But let me see what we got here. I'm gonna have to Bucking comes on. I hope this it should work. We should be able to make it work. Stephen Letts, I wish I could do live feeds. Isn't there a way to do that? Oh, Buckin's here. Hold on. Let's see. let's see if I'm gonna have to. I got these all. Are you there, bud? Hold on a second. I gotta see if I can hear you. He hears me. He hears me, but I don't hear him. Hold on, Buck. Boom. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I mean, I'm watching you. I don't know how am I supposed to hear you. How can I hear you?
Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth speaking to you?
I do, because I do. Yeah.
We're live. We're here.
But I'm watching you. Oh yeah.
You're delayed if you're watching the stream, but they're here. Look, Buckin, what's up, brother? There he is. All good. This is glorious. What do you say, Buck? What do you say, Uncle Buckin?
Well, it's quite interesting, the technology you have access to, Nicholas Pickles.
Dude, this is easy things, man. We can definitely do a lot of things. It's all on what we want to do.
So this is interesting because there must be a delay because I got that like the camera or the PC going. So, but I'm just using my phone and it seems to be right.
So pay attention to the phone stream because you and I is real time.
Yeah.
So the phone stream or the TV that you're watching on, turn the volume down on that. You don't want to use that.
No.
You and I are real time and it's going out real time live. So that's how it works.
This is amazing, actually. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is better than we've ever had it, Nick.
Oh yeah. It's cool. We can do this. Well, I think some of it too is your phone because the new phone.
Bruce and Robin, how are you guys? Sorry, Nick.
You're good.
Your old hat now. I'm stealing the show. I got your customers I'm talking to here, like the Manleys, and people are saying hi to me, Nick. I mean, you're just a host now, bud. Okay.
So, Buckin, what would you say if you were on a big live stream like mine, Buckin? What would you say to my friends and my family that are also your friends and family?
Well, I would say stay away from TikTok because there's a video on TikTok. You're not going to be able to figure out how to run a power saw if you watch that video.
It's probably not going to work out well.
You're amazing, Nick Pixel. I tell you that right now.
Dude, today,
Did you share that with people?
I haven't shared it with anybody. I just threw it on TikTok and it went crazy. Like it's hitting.
So, friends, the guy, the video, Nick, that his video he did, wrapping up the power saw and giving me the power saw, the 500i. He put a little clip of it on TikTok, which I don't even know what it is, but anyways, I've heard of it. He puts it on there. He freaking texts me today and says, Buck, and I went viral on TikTok. Is it at 1 million now, Nick?
It's at 927,900.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, there's definitely it's interesting. It's really interesting. But the interesting thing was your live stream today and just the message and the inspiration for a lot of the people here, Buckin, that have come over are looking to build. They're trying to build something. And I think that the message that we have and that has brought the most light to what I'm trying to do is you've inspired people to want to do this. Then they come over and try to get help with the technology. And then sometimes I can push them too, because it's hard when you have, well, I feel at least, you see a lot of channels that have 200,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. And you fall into that wanting to do what they're trying to do. And, you see them and you're like, oh, I could never do that. And it becomes like, it's so hard to get started and it takes video after video. And you've put in the cool thing is, and this could be something we could talk about, but you've put in 5 years of work, 2,500, at least, I think, videos of nonstop while you're building a business. I mean, what that experience, what was like your experience? We talk about all these guys' experiences, but
listen, you know me, Nick, a little better than maybe some do, but I'm just There's no special recipe, friends. It's hard work. It's, you hear people say, this is what you hear. Okay. Oh, well, I've got a family and I've got a full-time job and I have pets and I have family and my dad's sick and my mom's got this. Listen, if you think you're unique and no one else has those circumstances in their life, you're very mistaken. You're very mistaken. That's called life, friends. And you are going to do it. You're going to make a video and put it up if you want to, more than you don't want to. Correct? It's very simple. There's no magical glass ball. So, I mean, I'm just a black and white kind of guy a little bit when it comes to that. And I'm not trying to be callous, but not everyone has to have a vibrant personality and a crazy wild man. Like I know I'm pretty exuberant. You don't have to be like that to have a YouTube channel. You just don't. What you do have to do, what I believe, is somehow make people's life a little bit better and give them a reason to come back and wonder what you're doing tomorrow or the next day. What's that guy doing? And think about the things that you don't like. You don't like listening to complaining, do you? Nobody likes to listen to complaining. You don't like to listen to my problems. You got your own. So just put your common sense into this. And if you can make people's lives just a little bit better that day, they might come back and see you. So you don't know who's watching, Nick. You say it yourself. You never know who's watching.
Yep.
And listen, I was sitting here right at this very same spot right now. And I don't have to tell you about my body and how my physical struggles are. I don't have to tell you that. But I would sit here and my wife is sitting right where she's sitting right now, right over there. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm feeling guilty because I'm not out cutting trees, making money, feeding my family. And I'm thinking too at the same time, but if I don't make this video, then I don't make the video. Then you don't see it.
Yep.
So today's live stream was nuts, brother. It was nuts.
And do you find yourself like there's a lot of channels that reach out to you? I mean, that I don't know if it's very tough to explain. Maybe I could give a little context to the volume of requests. There's people have asked me, some people have asked me, hey, is there any way, like, how do you get a hold of Bucking, or how do you, and it's like, you get 1,000. I mean, there's probably 5,000 to 10,000 requests for axes. It's people sending you videos. It's people sending you content. And as you grow, it's very tough when you're a one-man show to just reach out to everybody, even though there's people that have said to me even that I can't believe Bucking has chosen to respond to me. Now, it's not based on super chats, or it's not based on any of that. It's based on, I mean, you talk to people, whether they're helping you pull the wagon or not, just comments, whatever, like it's very hard to stay grounded, and you've been able to manage that without just the self-promotion and the sponsorships and everything else. I think that's big for people to see that you can still build it. It might be a longer path, but you can still build it. And for many that are just getting started here, and the chat, goes crazy, but I think for many that are getting started here, you're inspired too, aren't you? By when people create things and do things, like
absolutely, Matt. Absolutely.
And you're looking to reach out for people to, like, it's a two-way street. It's not just Bucking talking to the world.
No,
it's a two-way street.
It is 100%, Nick. I mean, it's funny. I mean, hey, my makeup is, I'm an all or nothing dude. That's why I wasn't the greatest at drinking. I was all or nothing. I don't know half speed, and I can't play fight neither. Do you know what I mean by that? By can't play fight? Like I get uncomfortable because it's either you're on the ground or I just don't know how to play, if that makes sense. So I'm all or nothing type dude. So when I decided, I did a video for 5 years every day for 5 years. I don't know, brother. And I never I never collaborated. I did one collaboration with Steve's Small Engine Repairs. One.
Yep, I see. I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, and I just, I don't know. I just think human beings are smart, and I think if you're honest, work hard, and do what you want to do, and here, not what just because other people are doing things and it looks like it's working for them, it's probably not going to work for you. Actually, it probably won't. Just to be straight up honest, it may, but there's a high chance that it won't because people are going to go, oh, okay, well, you know.
The feeling, the way you say that too, I think that's even a bigger conversation because for smaller YouTubers or anything else like that feeling, I've been able to watch. It's amazing to see like some of the smaller channels that I feel like I'll watch new people come here. Hey, check out my first video. And if they are inspired, I'm inspired. And I love the effort. But say they make 10 videos. I can see the one video and I can feel it. I feel it in the video where I'm just like, that's the video. I wish they could create 30 of those versus 20 of these or what, like, and that's just one-offs. And you can't judge your whole channel by one set of eyeballs. I always tell people to use their metrics because when you speak to an audience, it's like if you're a celebrity, you're not going to make everybody happy. You can't make everybody happy.
No.
And you get both sides, but it's an interesting thing that when you talk about this stuff about you're like, and I think maybe you could talk about the days of just quickly for people when you had 500 or 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000, like there's people that say they want to give up and they're just making some videos. It's important to have that arsenal. You were just making videos to make them, but I think you should talk about that for a minute because I think that's important for
now,
people that.
Are you talking about, Nick, when I had like 500 subscribers, that type of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, friends. I think I just had this. Well, for starters, I was enjoying it. And the reason I was enjoying it is because I was doing what I loved, for starters, right? So it's not like it's just basically what I did was turn on the camera because I videoed my work. Yeah, I got a little goofy now and again, with doing some different things, as we all know. But mainly, I just turned on the camera. But I'll tell you something. My first shout out, I remember the day. Again, I was sitting right here. It was Easter Sunday, and Logger Wade. I was actually thinking to myself, geez, this content's good. Why isn't every YouTuber goes through this? They're like, damn, I just spent 8 hours on that video. 8 freaking hours. And it's got 1,000 views. What's going on? And there was times I'd just be like, you know what? Is this even worth it? Like, what am I doing? Because once you gather up your friends, your family, your sisters, your uncles, you get everybody to subscribe, now you're at the mercy of the masses. And it stops.
There is a point where if the system's not pushing you, if YouTube's not pushing you, whatever else, the system stops. Like it's kind of, you feel like the whole world just like, I'm not getting a comment. I thought this would be, I've had videos that like my technology videos. I do that for you guys. I do that for the people that ask me and that are here every week. It's hard. Technology is a hard space to be in because there's people spending weeks shooting. They could talk about a camera and they spend a week shooting it and filming it and editing, and directing it. It's a tough space. Not saying I can't do it, but you got to remember and I got to thank the super chatters real quick. Thank you, Shab. Shab, great stream. Can't wait to see Buck in the 500 eye. Oh, that's going to be a story right there.
I already ordered a full wrap.
Did you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's important for people to hear this, especially because there's a lot of people here that have very smaller channels and, a lot smaller channels, but they have plenty of opportunity. And that opportunity comes in various. Some people already have the answer and the opportunity is already there. They just don't even see it yet. Like they're too focused on how do I sell t-shirts or how do I get a sponsorship or how do I subscribe? And it's okay to like make money. Nobody's complaining about people that make money, but I think if you put the effort into the videos and like what you did, you grinded
grinded.
Huh. Did I ever?
It's a story. I mean, and there's some people that you see that launch their channels and they got 200,000 subscribers in a month, and you're just kind of like, don't matter. I mean, it's a big. I think that's a big thing for many here that are making videos.
You know, I see some channels out there like Tasman and Little Taz there. You know, Stevie Letts, Jay Daniels, Casterman, just, you know, these folks that have morphed from this community, you know, and it just freaking warms my heart to see that Tasman and his daughter out there doing that stuff together.
It does.
And that Charlie, man, I watch his videos. I watch them.
So do I.
There's power saws for starters, but I like Tasman's energy, and I love Charlie. I don't know what it is about little Charlie. I love her. She's just got a heart, man, and a willingness. She has a willingness. Sometimes you just have to be willing to be willing.
Yeah.
Try that on.
Yeah, try that one on.
Try that on. Be willing to be. I'm not willing to do it. Well, then it's either, you know, you're going to do it or you're not. It is that simple. But what was behind my thing, Nick, and I do want to say this. I do want to say this sincerely. What was behind my YouTube channel was wanting to help people with filing their power saw. That's why this right here is so important to me. Get the gullet. It's so important to me because it was, every man loves running a power saw. There's just something about it. We just do. But all the problems about, you know, you got to have the same amount of strokes on your chain, or you got to have this, or you got to do this. It was all crap, Nick. It was all crap. And here I was watching this massive YouTuber telling 500,000 subscribers to do this proper way.
Yeah.
Right. And I literally said, I'm done. It's the catalyst. I actually need to thank the man because he helped me open my channel. I was like, no, these people, there's going to be all those people out there doing what this man says. And when they can be doing something way different and having fun twice as fast.
That's what I say about, you know, relate that just like you and power saws, relate that to the technology aspect.
Yeah. No,
I mean, there's channels that just, you know, it's everything and like promise the world. Here's what you got to do. And there's some that'll be honest. And there is some good channels out there. I'm not saying there aren't, but some, like you say, the feeling though, you get the feeling. And I'm just like, there's people out there like I realize this too, just because I might say one thing and I got to make sure it's the right, like I'm saying it right. Or even if I screw up on the video, but like when I talk about tech, the most important thing for me is like when people go make their videos like Tasman or Casterman or any of these guys and their audio sounds better off of $60 that they spent. You know what I mean? I'm like, yes, because you didn't need anything else and you don't need the phone and you don't need camera lenses. That'll happen down the road at scale. But to get started, there's no better proof in the pudding than bucking with a cell phone and a GoPro and just, I'm going to go out and make videos, and some do great and some don't do it. So you've kind of been through that. And I think it's important to share.
Yeah. I mean, it really is. You say it yourself, Nick, all the shiny, you know, bells and whistles, and that's great. But listen to what I'm saying here. People are smart, and we smell caca. We smell it. We sense it. We smell it. They're going to know if you're being fake. They're going to know if you don't know what you're doing. And I see it a lot, friends. I do. I see it in the chainsaw community. I see guys trying to tell people how to climb and cut trees and they don't know what the heck they're doing. Because it's my genre, Nick. That's why I know this. It's like you and the tech, brother. You know what I mean.
Yeah, and I'm learning every day too. I mean, I there's certain areas I'm better in than not. I wouldn't say that I'm a you know, feature filmmaker. You know, I don't put that. I do a lot higher end work for customers and client work and stuff that I'm getting paid to do. But if I had to do that when I come home, then I'm not going to want to have a YouTube channel either. Like I like to create videos where I flip the camera out and I can capture what's there because the message and the content's important. And I don't have to spend, some of the clips like on a pro camera, 6 seconds a gig. You have to have the computer. You have to have the powerhouse computer. You have to have a screen. You have to have a lot of things just to get the camera footage off. So it takes up, like, people are like, well, I want to get a good camera. I can afford a good camera. Well, then you find out it gets nickel and dimed. You got the good camera now. So you spent, a couple grand on a good camera. And then you find out your computer's 10 years old or 5 years old. It's not going to edit it. Now you're $2 grand more on a computer, 3 grand more on a computer. And it just spins out of control. And I try to tell people, like, you got to think of the whole 360 of what it takes. Now, on top of that, Buck, and you have storage. Now you got to have all these hard drives. If I didn't do this stuff for, like, living and be able to make, if you may love power saws, but if you didn't do it for a living, you probably wouldn't have 300 power saws, or, it wouldn't, a guy doesn't go out and buy a $250,000 excavator if he doesn't have an excavator company. Unless you just have the money to spend, but it's kind of like, those are the tools. So, like, I try to tell people the real basics just to get going, but most of it is just what's in your heart and what, like you said, being you and just going out there and doing stuff and not looking at just everybody else. It's good to be collaborative and show stuff and be honest and sincere and say, hey, I don't know. I want to show you guys how I'm sharpening my power saw. I don't know if I'm doing it right, wrong. Give me some tips, take advice. Yeah. Some people don't want advice. No, you get that. Some people don't only want to have their, their thing is the way it's okay. Well, that's fine, but it might be a tougher road. So I don't know. I enjoy it. I mean, you've showed me a lot of stuff and things that I never even thought of, but then seeing them, it makes sense. And it's kind of like, I think I do that for tech for people here. And the tech is only one piece of it. I enjoy people, man. It's all about people.
It is, but tech is your power saw, Nick.
Yeah.
Tech is your power saw. And I mean, silly little things. And like your buddy there, CJ Info there, he helped me out the other night, and I just, what I saw was a guy who wanted to help, and he helped me. He helped me out. And I shot him a super chat. He wasn't really expecting it, but I kind of thought, hey, this guy helped me out, and I shot him something. Hey, he was grateful for it. He was grateful. You could see he was really grateful for it.
There's people that are here, especially this year that I've met that I don't know how I lived all my life without knowing all of you guys. Even you included. Like, it just, I feel like we've made some really, really cool friendships, and it's fun to talk, with it not being as crazy sometimes, just because, like, it's hard. It's tough. Like, it's hard to be behind on this side of it. I got a taste of it when you were on my stream, when we promoted it a little bit that day with the Campfire. I was just like, wow, it's crazy when you're by yourself and not having a lot of help. And people think you have, like, an arsenal of, like, people behind you. And I'm like, no, he just, I help him with his web. Christine helps him with the merch, and we just he does videos, and that's what you got to focus on. But it's amazing how you spend so much time with people on, every level, whether they have 0 subscribers or whether they're bigger or they're smaller. And I think that we're truly going to make a difference, because the people on here that are making videos and they're actually creating some content, even if they're not aiming for the fence. They're not aiming for 1 million subscribers. No, I think we're reaching more people, and we're building some stuff that when it comes time that we actually are going to be able to do something and travel, I think it's going to be big.
It's going to be nuts. And I'm telling you, I keep saying this to you. If you like what you see here and you like what's going on, I don't know what you got going on in your life, but if you can make it to Buckenstock, I'm telling you, it has changed people's lives. It has changed people's lives. It's an amazing experience, and we've only had 2 of them, Nick. And I mean,
are the Manleys coming to Buckenstock?
Well, I sure hope so.
I'm still waiting for a picture or something. They were going to make me a video. I almost had the Manleys, if they're watching, but I know they're watching probably, but I almost had them making a video the other day. We're close. We're getting closer.
I didn't see them on my stream, but I didn't see much on my stream. Were they there today?
Dude, it was a blur. I didn't see him on the stream earlier. I don't know if they were. I don't know. It was a blur, dude. I mean, there were so many conversations happening.
I started blubbering.
Yeah, it happens. I've been there. I almost teared up tonight.
I mean, I was blubbering. I don't, you know. Oh man, it's just nuts. It's crazy. Old Vice Grip showed up again tonight.
Yep.
But I want to say one more thing, Nick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say one more thing. If there's someone out there right now thinking, you know, I want to open a channel, or I'm doing videos, don't try and figure out what I like. The viewer, don't waste your time. Don't even think you know what I like, because you don't. You haven't the slightest. And there's millions of us out here. Millions.
It's
so the best thing you can do is dive into your own heart and your own passions. I'm passionate, man. I just am. I'm a passionate dude. I'm passionate right now talking to you about this because I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
It's hard for me to sit down, actually.
So if you're going to do a channel, do it about something you know about, and something that you can say, hey, listen, friends, I've been doing this for 20 years, and I'm just telling you, it's just how I do it. You'll find your own niche and your own way to do things and how you present it. But remember, humans smell caca. We do. We smell caca, and we know when it ain't right. And you're going to lose them, and they ain't coming back, and you don't have many chances for a first impression. I think there's one, isn't there?
That is true. It's a good message, though. I mean, that's big. It really is. There's so many avenues to get down the path on that one, because it's you know, so I'll give you an experience. I'll give you an idea. So there's a lot of channels that you can grow pretty fast if you have a niche. Let's just say a niche.
Yes.
But like you said just a little bit ago, like, there's a lot of different categories or a lot of different people that don't
CP,
try to.
Sorry, Nick. CP.
CP.
Just super chat. I just want to say, there we go, because I'm a moderator on your channel. CP.
Oh yeah. Thank
well
you.
Well done, brother.
Thank
well
you, sir.
done, CP.
Thank you. Keep
Sorry,
it up,
Nick.
CP.
Go ahead,
CP's
Nick.
a guy. CP's a guy. Real quick. Oh, let me finish this, and I'll come back to CP. But so you get caught in one category, and it's a good way to grow if the category's big. So let's just say there's 500,000 people out there in the world, or not even say that big. Let's just say you're into sewing or something. There's 10,000 people in that category, and that's all you ever do, and you only ever show sewing videos. That's a cool thing to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with channels that just stick in their little lane. But we're all humans. We're into so many things. You're into power saws, but you're also a truck guy. So maybe a truck grabs your attention. Maybe this other thing grabs your attention. Maybe you're into fishing and that grabs your attention, or whatever the case may be. I feel like having the cool thing, like what you with your channel, a person can come to your channel, watch a few videos, and get a nice picture, a picture of what Buckin's into, what he might be up to, how they can relate. And if you don't have that on your channel, I think that it's not good. So yes, it is. I mean, there's channels that have built successful channels quickly in one niche, in one little category, but I don't feel connected to them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I don't feel the connection to the human element, I guess would be the word. As much, not saying I'm not their friend. I'm not saying that I don't care about them. I do anything for them, but
you heartless son of a.
Yeah, I know you, but it's like, I think when you add all these different things, it adds context to who they are and what they're up to. So these videos that people are sending with 2 and 3 subscribers, and they're like, it's my first video. Beautiful. I'm just like, I know so much more. Like, this now has a face, and like, that's what you're looking for, even with the big channels. Like, I want to connect to more people. So why be a name in the chat? Isn't it awesome when somebody's just a name in the chat for a little while, and then all of a sudden they make a video and they send it to the hashtag Buckin Experience, and you're like, I had this picture that this person was like that, and I nailed it, or maybe I was way off and I didn't realize they were in the. to me, that's like the coolest part. And a lot of people, at least 50 channels this year, at least 50, maybe more on here have taken that step to do that. And I just think that's a cool point that maybe more people should do.
Do you know what I started doing, Nick? Because, you hear people, I wish they would, well, whatever. You do it as I'm on live. It's a tradition. We do it every Sunday. Freaking Sunday. I could be doing some different things on Sunday, but I come and do the live feed because it's a blast. Okay. But anyways, so you got the people super chatting you. Okay. Yeah. And you got the people that just don't do it. And that's the world, man. Then not everybody's going to super chat you to say something to you or ask you something. It just doesn't make sense. So, you know what I've started to do now is I've started to actually look in between the super chats to make sure that I talk to the people who aren't super chatting, because people would say, "Oh, you're just looking for the super chat." Well, what do you not want me to say? Someone, it's a tough.
Yeah, that's why I say you're never going to please. The way you mentioned that, you're never going to please everybody, especially when you have 250,000 people, 10, even if you have 10 people, you have to know that five you might make upset on one thing or maybe not as happy, and the other 5 you might, but it's a very fine balance. But I can tell you this, when I think of YouTube and just technology, I feel like if a lot of channels weren't there, their family and their friends wouldn't be there either, like that they've met on YouTube. I feel like in some way, I'm not saying all, like I said, I'm not saying all of them, but I feel like there's some really cool connections that no matter if you have 5 people in your channel or 10, you have that loyalty build up, and you have some loyal, like we could probably take YouTube right now and say, we're going to start Buck and Billy Ray's website with just live streaming. I would venture to say you would build that just as fast and on your own platform. I mean, whatever platform, whatever we're on. If we say we're all going to the lake today and this is the new place we're all meeting up, I think people would be there. And I want to mention something too, like CP, like guys like that have pushed me. It's, I called him today because he was messing around with TikTok for a while, and he's like, "Hey, make a TikTok, dude. You'll be good to go." I'm like, "All right, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll put a couple videos on beginning year." And then last night I'm like thinking about it. So this morning he's the first person I'm like, "Hey, dude, I got like 500,000 views in the last and he's like, "Are you what?" And but it's motivation to like guys like that not only help you, but ping you every once in a while, see how you're doing, and push you to do more and say, "Dude, cut the BS, make some videos, make videos, dude. Keep making." You know what I mean? That's I know some people, right?
Yeah, but Nick, I don't want to sit here and blow your stack for you, but I mean, buddy, it's just like, it doesn't surprise me, man. I mean, that video, you gave me a $1,500 power saw, $1,600 power saw, man. I mean, that alone, but how you presented it, buddy, honestly, I mean, you put some time into that video, and I don't care who you are and where you're from. I don't need to tell you stories. I sit here from 3:30 in the morning, and I don't know when my videos come out. Sometimes 10 o'clock in the afternoon, and 10 in the morning. Who knows? I do it.
Yep.
I do it. If I didn't do it, guess what? The video wouldn't be there. So kudos to you, man, Nick. I think you're.
Well, I'll tell you what, I couldn't do those kind of, I know that's a wild thing, and people that don't know me or don't know or haven't been here for a while maybe might look at that and be like, "Oh, he's just getting attention from bucking with the saw." Like the 500 needs to be, I can run a power saw. I'm happy as a clam running a power saw. That's when I think about making YouTube videos, is when I'm running or sitting by a campfire or anything. But it's kind of like there was a lot of people buying that saw just for YouTube. And there was a lot of people talking about that saw that's just purely YouTube. And I could make a video on it. It would be fun. And we'll make video. It's no big deal to me, but that saw has to be in your hands. Like that just has to come to you. And I'm like, it wasn't like anything planned or nothing else. Like it just, when it connected, I was like, this isn't me. Not that I'm not a chainsaw guy, but this isn't me for me to be like, "Hey, Let's look at the specs and see how it runs. I don't run a power saw 9 hours a day, every day of my life. You know what I mean? So it just made sense. And the thing is the people here, Stephen Letts, this is love, just love it. And XCL Nav, thanks, Nick. I like your enthusiasm for XCL. Thank you. New comment. That's, I mean, it's because of that kind of stuff too. I mean, that's so helpful to Buckin. You're a wild man. It's because of that kind of things that we're able to do this stuff. I mean, I have ideas right now, and that's why I say it's all possible, because I feel like I could just get in my truck. I'm talking a 78, even if it breaks down. I feel like I get in my truck, and if I had to, I'd just drive over and see you. And this channel and our friends would be involved in that in some way, shape, or form. And it feels really good to know that people are there to help you push, and we're going to be there to help them push when they get going. And that's all I can do for them, is try to motivate and right now where we're at is like, how can I get you creating videos so you can do this for you and have fun? And I want you to make a video every day that there's a smile on your face, you know. And this 500i video, part of that was send this saw to Buckin. I didn't really look at, like, part of that was I got to get some of my build up stuff in my chest that I want to film and ideas that I have out there. And someone was like, you know what? I thought about this. I was getting some comments. If I can just help somebody or make somebody smile, if it made somebody laugh, they got the message of that video. Oh, yeah. Because I got some hate on it too. Like 1 or 2 hate, you know what I mean? There was like, this is all I wasted. This is bogus. You know what I mean? None of the stuff. If you miss the point of the video, if it's not trying to be a real Stihl professional, like, this is my chainsaw review, because that's what people are trained to expect. Yep. They're like, you go on YouTube and you're trained to expect it, like, hey guys, welcome back. This right here. Oh, you can't make a video without it. Here's my new tractor. Here's my new this, whatever. I don't care about what people have. It's awesome. It's just the presentation, to have something that's like just fun from the heart. Like there's people that, it's hard for me to do this because there's people that don't have a shirt on their back. You know what I mean? Like there's people that don't have a shirt on their back, and then we're out. So it's a fine balance, I guess, is what I would say. And go ahead.
You know, that as far, you know, speaking about, you know, if someone's thinking about YouTube or thinking about doing a channel or whatever, and this and that, think like you got to carry it. You know, you have to feed it. So if it's something that you have to buy to make your channel work, do you know what I mean by that? Like
yes. Exactly. Yeah.
If you're doing product reviews, well, you're steadily going to be spending money and at the mercy of your maybe your fan base or whatever, however it works for you. Yeah. But some people, every genre is different. I honestly, when I started YouTube, it was the drum. I just thought people would be into some drumming, and I was doing my drums, and then all of a sudden I started doing tree work, and you know, that was exciting for people. So I thought to myself, well, why don't I just turn this into, you know, well, like, what's Buckin doing today?
What's Buckin up to? Yeah.
But I may as well, because I like what I'm doing. I'm developing a ton of cool friends, and I thought, well, I don't want to be at the mercy of having to do something. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. And that's where a lot of YouTubers, small, and I consider somebody a YouTuber if I only know them from YouTube, and like they have a channel and they have one video and they're a couple subscribers, like they're on YouTube. So I feel like that audience is like, we're trained when you start that, like, that's how you have to do it. And I don't think there's a right or wrong way that you have to or not have to do it. I think that like you can make it easier on yourself. But I know that the videos that I connect to personally are ones that, like, even Stephen Letts launched a video today that was hanging out with my chicks. He did a little clickbait, of course. You know, I was upset about the clickbait, so I gave him 4 thumbs down and you know, I pretty much unsubscribed from his channel. But aside from that, I'll probably go back tomorrow because I like the guy. And but it was about, you know, the chickens that he has in his chicken coop that he built. And I'm like, that gives me context. That just shows me what he's up to and things like that. And most people will forget to put those videos out there because they're too worried about slamming YouTube. You know what I mean? Or I got to get this new thing. And you know, like I said, the 500i thing, I just thought about that. I was like, man, there's a million videos out there on this, and there's some good guys that run that and have made videos on it. They got 2 million plays and everything else. And I was like, it's just not. If I went out there and made a video, on it, it wouldn't do it justice, and it would almost be like, and I'm just admitting this, it would be like fake. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't be like.
I understand.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would be real, but it would be fake. And I
don't think fake's the right word, Nick.
It's probably not the right word, but
not the right word, because you can run a power saw. I've seen you run a power saw, but I understand you. I think
it's respect. It's respect for respect for, like, I have a level of appreciation for what you do, and I'll definitely stand on the top of a bucket, on the front bucket of a lifter, and I'll cut a tree down. I'd do that like you did in your last video. I'd love to try. I would try it because I'm a wild man sometimes, but knowing what you're doing, like, I have so much respect for the tree thing. And I learned that when I was 12, like, I have so much respect for it that I don't want to, like, I try not to come off as like, oh, I know this stuff. That's why I'm hesitant to do like saw stuff, but I enjoy it personally. Like, I enjoy cutting firewood and splitting firewood and the axe stuff. Like, I grew up doing that stuff, you know, from the time that I put an axe into my leg when I was like 6.
Well, and that's the thing about, like, that's what I was talking about. We're men. Like, when I was talking about when I jumped in the shower there and the dirt was falling off me and the water turned brown today, when I was talking about that in my video, that couldn't be more from the truth. That was so real. I'll never forget it. Men, it's in our makeup, man. It is in our makeup. You will go nuts. You will go absolutely nuts. Nick, especially you have to watch that, because I mean, you get out enough because you hunt and you do those kinds of things, but
I haven't, not this year. I mean, there's times that when I'm doing it all week, when I'm doing this all week and tech and film, it's fun. And it's even fun film, but there's only so much you can only, your creativity burns out when you try to push too hard. So I'd rather make one video that's fun. It's fun for me to create. It's fun for people to watch. It's fun. Like, try to do the best and do one versus try to pump out 12 videos because I have to for YouTube, or because I've committed to something to say that I have to do it and be done, because then it takes all the fun and creativity out of it. But I spend a ton of time, dude, all week on computers and tech. So for me, I love filming. I love making videos, and I love working the brain muscle on creativity. But when I do the power saw stuff or splitting wood, I'm still thinking about work, but I'm thinking about it I'm thinking about it like open space. Like, when you're running a power saw, you might be thinking about an edit, or you might be thinking about the tech. Whereas whenever I'm doing the tech, I'm thinking about the power saw. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you go into those different things, and I have to find a balance for that. And I'm trying to do a better job at that, and try to just make some time and prioritize and shift things around and do things to where I can still have fun and create, but it doesn't become like I'm sitting in the computer now 12 hours at work and 12 hours for YouTube and everything else. So you're right on that. And if I could say that I enjoy something more, like in your message in your videos, last couple weeks too, about like, I enjoy when I'm welding or when I'm digging a ditch, or like, that's the easiest. Could I do it for a living every single day? It would not probably be as fun. I did welding for a long time, but I enjoy sometimes getting out there and just doing something where I'm physically, I don't like being mentally tired all the time. I like being physically tired.
That's it.
So yeah.
Different, and it's about knowing yourself. Like, I know, like, this axe thing I'm going on, to be very honest, you wait till you see what happens here. I'm not joking you.
I know. I see it coming.
I don't want to be Liam Hoffman. That's not me. I want to inspire the freaking world. I can't do that.
You can't do that. Yeah. And you can't commit to, you can't, it's a balance. You can't go and just sit in the bunker all the time.
Nope.
And do that. And I think a lot of what we're working on and just ideas that you and I have pinged and other people have pinged off of us, like, you guys should do this, is that travel and that being around people. Because with you being there and me doing some filming, think about we're telling other people's stories, brother. we're extracting that from, they're showing us right now. Like we already have ideas, and that's hey, Brian Winger, thanks, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Stephen Gwynn, good to see you.
Is Stephen Gwynn here?
Stephen Gwynn, John.
That guy's Stephen Gwynn's
Joe.
He's a wild man. Stephen Gwynn's a wild man. He you know, when people take the time to email you and actually care, you can tell in their emails they care about. You know, you said the other day with the vibe.
Oh yeah.
And I said, you know, I was a little bit, you know, with Katie getting the whole like thing, you know, and just
I knew it.
I'm like, there's little thing. You had it pinged, and Stephen Gwynn, he'll email and just be like, I don't know why I'm emailing you right now, but I felt that I needed to email you and just see if you're doing all right. Now that's not a YouTube subscriber to me, brother. You know what I mean? Like that's not a, oh, hey, I got a YouTube subscriber. That's powerful stuff.
That's because you're a giver, Nick. You don't. It's not hard for you to help people. It's not.
I enjoy it. It's what makes me tick, dude. Just like you. It's just.
Well, what do we need, Nick? What do you need? You need breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bud.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
I honest to goodness, I grew up with, you know, I didn't need. Well, we didn't have money. You didn't.
Oh, I'll tell you what. It's you know, I wouldn't say I was poor. I wouldn't say I was rich either. You know, my parents split up and stuff like that when I was young. But it all makes you who you are. So you look at the positives, and I've gotten that question asked a lot of times, like, hey, dude, just like what? And I'm like, you know what? When I think of it, I wouldn't say it was on my own. Like, oh my God, I didn't have nothing. But going through that process, you know, knowing that you had to have a little lawn care business or go cut somebody's grass, so you had some money that was your own money. You know, your parents are fighting about money, all this other stuff that's going on, and just so you could go out and buy your own candy and just do your own thing and just find like the lawn care stuff or pull, you know, just helping people out. I was putting concrete down on the sidewalk for a lady down the street, you know, building the little ramps when the root of the tree pushes up the sidewalk. And now the easy way is like, instead of redoing the whole sidewalk, we'll just build the little ramp, you know, at the concrete. Did that kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't know if I would be where I'm at or even what I'm doing or anything today. I don't even know where I'm headed, but I don't think I'd be where I'm at without that experience. So you can look at it and be like, oh, poor me, or I was through a lot when I was little, or I can relate, or you never know what people go through, but I think all those things make you who you are and where you can move forward with, you know what I mean? It's just, that's a pretty cool thing. And I got back 40s here. What's up, back 40? Cosmic Sponges. Look at Cosmic, dude. He's in here.
Oh, the wild man. He freaking texted me today. The crazy guy.
Simple Man's here. Travis is here. Smitty's Chainsaws. Smitty's is close to me. I gotta go see Smitty's Chainsaws. I watched a couple of his videos.
Simple man. Simple man.
Talk. We had a good talk. Him and I had a good talk the other day, and he's just, you know, another guy. It's just a really cool world, man. That I wouldn't know these people without YouTube, and I also wouldn't know these people if I didn't have like the most random videos on my channel, because my channel is so random, it's unreal. But you know, my technology videos aren't going to relate to Simple Man.
No, probably not.
But but he calls me for Wi-Fi. So obviously it works. You know, it's all value. He's Simple Man's going to get some Wi-Fi in his garage. So I said, you know, when you're ready to do that, let me know. But we got to see who's all still hanging here. This is crazy.
That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm just kind of peeking in here to see, you know, you got the simple fella.
307, back 40.
There's the 906er, Johnny Hudson, Healed Heart, Smitty's Chainsaws and Firewood.
John Hudson sending me a double bit axe, man.
Oh, deadly.
Crazy, man. Yeah. I mean, just, I don't even know.
Johnny Hudson's just a good old boy. That's all he is. Just a good old boy.
There's I don't ever expect that kind of stuff. It's everybody's saying I'm here. Look at everybody right now. We're here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nick, I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go too. I gotta sign off because it's wild. brother, I appreciate you stopping on, man. And that was cool. We're going to do this wasn't even in the interview stuff, dude. We got ideas, but I'm so glad you popped on, man, because coming off your stream, you spent so much time. You got to get some sleep. You got to get up at 3 a.m. to edit videos. And
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I appreciate you, brother.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. And anybody who was over at my live feed earlier today, we're smart human beings. We know about things. We know this is that and that is that. And we can understand it and talk about it. But when you live it and you put it into your system and sincerely try and make a conscious effort to make the place better where you're at and around you, it happens. It happens. Because if you don't change, nothing will change. So I'm not trying to be Mr. Inspirational See you later guy, but I'm serious about this stuff. And I know you know this. Nick, I love you, brother. I love all you people.
Love you too, brother.
Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you. Yep. I'll see you, Brucken. Thanks.
Bye.
Later, bro. All right. Friends, I hope there was some value there. I'm glad that he was able to pop on. I got to take these off too. I don't need these anymore. My ears are sweating. Robert, thank you, man. Dragons Picks 307 Cosmic. Thanks for the video today, brother. Thank you, man. You guys are a blessing. Ray Rogers, as always. Pat F, Josh, CP. Don't forget those thumbs up. Yeah, if you're here for the first time, thanks for giving me an opportunity to hang out with you, and thanks for spending your time here. We're wow. It's a really cool thing. And I want to continue making videos. So Andrew Scott, thank you. Yeah, we're doing things, friends. We're doing things, and as soon as things open up to travel, we'll be able to do that and make some fun videos. I'm excited to film with you guys and help you guys make some cool videos. Throw a little creativity your way. If you guys need some help, make sure you shoot me an email. connect@nickpixel.tv. Shoot me an email. If I don't get back to you right away, I'll do the best that I can. Weekdays get kind of crazy. I'm trying to get to the point where on weekends I can make videos and do that, and then have some throughout the week. But it gets tough. You guys understand that. But thank you so much. Billy from Philly, thank you, man. Great live stream. Yeah, you guys make the live stream. We don't make the live stream. You guys make the live stream. If you guys didn't show up, we wouldn't be here. So we ain't getting sick of you. Yeah, definitely. Thumbs up if you can. Like the video. Make sure you guys check out the Stihl video. It's all humor. It's all fun. Some of it's serious, but some of it's fun. It is a cool saw, and it's getting a little bit of traction. So make sure you watch that video. There's some funny stuff in there, and many blessings to all of you guys. Many blessings. So thank the man. We'll see you guys soon on the next Pixel. I'm signing off. It's been an evening. I appreciate you guys. And Castermans, everybody. You guys are wild. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one.